Well, good morning, good morning. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? I'm doing okay. I've had a busy week, and I'm sorry. It's been about a week since I've been on here. I do believe, and I apologize for that. Like I said, I've been busy helping my husband with several things, and I do believe that we have gotten a few things accomplished. Okay, with that being said, if you are my subscriber to my channel, welcome back. And those of you who are just popping on here, or should I say hopping on here, please like, subscribe, and share, and hit the bell for all notifications, because when you do that, that lets you know that I have a video that has been uploaded and you can watch me and listen to what I have to say. Okay? And with one more thing, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Just decided to throw that in there before I forget, because we do not want to forget, now do we? Okay. Well, enough talk. We don't want to hear just plain old talk. Let's just get her done and jump right into it, right? Right. Got my coffee. This is my husband's cup. I don't know what I did with my cup. We traded cups over the Christmas holidays when when my niece and her children came up a year ago, or maybe 2 years ago now. No, these cups are about a year old, I believe. Anyways, we traded cups because my initials on this one, and he wanted mine, so his initials and name was across like that before we changed. So we just decided that's what we wanted to do, to have our morning coffee and talk. So speaking of talking, enough of that, right? Good old Maxwell House. There ain't nothing like it. Okay. I think we need to just jump right into it, don't you? So, let's get her done. Alright. Okay. We all love our dogs. Let's talk about dogs. We all love them. We all love our babies. Okay. Here's the thing. I looked some things up this morning before I came on here. And I just want to go over a few things, I have some notes. I'm not going to lie to you. I've got some notes here because this right up here is not thinking clearly this morning because, crying out loud, look what time it is. I'm not an early bird, believe me. That must be Precious out there, having herself a ball. She does that after she eats her breakfast. Anyways. Okay. I looked up a lot of information on different breeds of dogs. And I'd like to go over some of them with you. If not all of them. So if you don't mind, if you will indulge me, and I will get this done. See? I wrote quite a few things down, questions with answers, so we're going to learn something today. Anyways, without all that being said, how many breeds of dogs are actually here in the United States alone? Now, we're not talking over in other countries. We're talking about just in the United States alone. And The answer to that question was 190. Can you imagine that? We have 190 breeds of dogs walking around. Yep, we sure do. And those 100 breeds of dogs, I mean, I'm sure they're counting those that are at the animal shelter. I'm almost positive, but I didn't think to look that up. Maybe I need to go back and look it up, or you guys could look it up for me and put it in the comment section below. But I'd like to know that. So I'm going to put a question mark beside that and find out. But that's a good question. Bear with me if you guys will. I'm just writing a little bit here and a little bit there as I go along. I get really interested in things, as you've noticed. If you'll go back and check out all my other videos, by all means, please do. You learn some interesting things, because I even learned some things myself. Animal shelter. Okay. And if you can get the information on that one about the animal shelter, comment below and let me know. And then I'll let you know in the next video. Okay. But they are saying that there's 190 different breeds of dogs in the United States alone. But I will look up that about the animal shelter and see if that includes or excludes the animal shelter. Okay. Now here's where we're getting into the good stuff. And I want y'all to pay attention, if you will. Thank you. I questioned it, and then I put a question mark at the end of my questions, and then I answered them, because I did look these up. If you want to go back, and if you're questioning what I'm saying, you can always go back and look all this up for yourself, and you can find the same information that I just wrote down on my page. So I want you to know that that is trustworthy. Okay, just letting you know, my dear friends. What type of breed are aggressive? Good question, right? In fact, that is a pretty good question. And you know what I found out? I got down here rough collies. Now, I'm not very good with the names of these breeds, okay? I let alone names of different flowers. I mean, come on. I'm not the brightest person in the world. I mean, you can tell that. And again, if you hear a ding on my phone, that is scams that are coming across my phone, and I apologize ahead of time for that, because they really get on my nerves, and I know when you watch this video, it's going to get on your nerves too if you hear it. So just please forgive me for that. I'm sorry. Okay. The type of breed that are aggressive it said the rough collie. If I wrote that down right. Rough collie. And some of them are not so aggressive. So I mean, Which breed would you prefer? I mean, which breed would you go with to raise from a puppy unto adulthood? So, we're going to go down to the next question. When I looked it up, I questioned it. In fact, I wrote some questions down from this information that I received. So, here's another one. Good coffee. Is dog aggression based on the breed? And you know what? Now this is coming from me, not my information. In my own opinion, I think that it is the way that the pet owner raises their pet. From a little puppy, yay big. That's my theory. I think it's how people raise their pets from babies and on up into adulthood. I hear people all the time. I'm not going to name names, but some are family members. Oh, the type of breed that you have. Oh, they could go off on a child. They could go off on you. What you gonna do when they turn on you? Okay, there we go. That's the thing that we're talking about here. In my opinion, it's how you raise that dog. It's how you raise them from babies up to adulthood age. They're gonna give you back the same type of raising that you gave them, such as you bring that puppy home, you treat that puppy with the utmost respect, and you love them, and you just love them. You have to discipline them, though, from time to time. They're just like children. You have to discipline them. You have to put them in their place. Let them know, just like a child, who's the boss. But in a loving and caring way. Respect. You don't have to beat them, and you don't have to knock them upside the head with a baseball bat or a broom handle or something just to get it put into their head. Hey, I'm the boss. You do what I say do. You don't have to do that. Just discipline them in a proper manner. That's how it should be done right there. And that right there alone is going to let them know, hey, my owner really does care about me. And in the back of their minds, they're probably thinking that. They're probably thinking that, yeah, my owner, my master, is treating me with love, kindness, caring, respect, all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to give them back the same thing that they give me. It makes sense now, doesn't it? Right. There you go. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, where was I at? Okay. There's some dogs that have aggression temperament. Some dogs do. And I don't think they're born that way. No. They're not born that way. It's the way you treat a puppy once it's here, and once you take it home, or you may already have it at home and it was born at home by the mom, and you get that pup, get it weaned from mama, and it's just how you raise them is how the temperament's going to be. Okay. Here's the next question I've come across, and this is a pretty good question, but also a pretty good point. Are boy dogs more aggressive? And the answer came up as yes, boy dogs are more aggressive. And they are more likely to show signs of aggression than girls. And I thought that girls might be just, about the same, or actually just like a boy. That's what I kind of figured. But actually, from what I looked up, it's the boys that's actually the most aggressive than the girls. That was pretty interesting to me. Okay, let's go to the next question. It says, what breed of dogs are most aggressive to rough collies? You know what? I forgot to put the answer down for that one. If you can go back for me and look that up, I'd really appreciate it, because I think I skipped that one. I was writing so much down, I just skipped it. But go back for me, if you will, and when you're listening to this, it's what breed of dogs are most aggressive to rough collies? I'm not really sure about that one. So please go back and look that up for me and put it in the comments, if you will, and tell me. I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. Well, let's go to the next question. All right. We're getting into the different breeds here, which is a good thing, actually. Take a sip of my cup of joe, my good old Maxwell's. That is good. Okay. It says, which dog is less aggressive? Now, here we go. It has the Basset Hound, the Retriever or Golden Retriever. And I have never heard of this. I guess you could say a day in my life. Most of you probably have, but not me. Is the if I can pronounce this correctly. If I don't, please forgive me. The Beressa. Hold on 1 minute. Let me try to figure this out. Beressa Mountain Dog. There we go. The Beressa. It's either Bernese Mountain Dog or Beressa. Spelled with Berese. I could be wrong about that, but I'm just giving you the information that I found. Okay. The Beagle. We have here's another breed, which I'm going to try to pronounce. Bergamasco. If anybody can tell me what that one is, let me know in the comments below, because I'm not sure. Okay, the Bulldog. We have the Rough Collie, and we have the Irish Setter. S-E-T-T-A, Setter. Okay. I'm telling you, I can't believe how many breeds of dogs there is in just the United States alone. I had to throw that one in, because there's just so many different breeds, and some are mixed with different breeds, and some are not mixed. Some are full-blooded. And I can't believe how many. There's just so many out there. Okay. Okay, here's another question. What percentage of dogs are aggressive? And it says 72%. Wow. Wow. And with that being said, for that percentage of dogs being aggressive, that is being, now you may think I'm crazy, but that is being out of fearfulness. It's being fearful of the human. Me, you, and whoever. It's because of fear. I guess it's perhaps, let me make an example. Being traumatized from abuse. Now that could be, I'm not sure if that's the number one thing. That is a good thing to look up, to find out. So, is fearfulness. A lot of dogs are fearful. And I wonder why sometimes, Okay, now look. And it said, and I wrote down this so I wouldn't forget it. Now this one is totally different from dogs. This breed here is a cat breed. I wanted to throw this one in and just let you know. Cats can be, now if I can pronounce this word, cats can be a fumble. After y'all get on here and listen to this video, y'all gonna wonder where I got my education from. I'm not joking. Cats can be foamable. And with that, I've got a line there. It says, less fear for cats smaller or perhaps larger, which is, I looked that word there up with the AFFOMABLE. It could have been spelled AFFI, but I can't remember. Less fear for cats smaller or perhaps larger. Now this part here that I put down for cats smaller or perhaps larger, now that was just my opinion. So that didn't come from looking anything up. But think about this now. You got the 190 different breeds of dogs out there. And we're just talking about dogs. We're not talking about cats. And 190 just in the United States alone. Now, believe me, I love my babies. We have had so many dogs and cats over the years that, I love all my babies. We just love all of our babies. We have two. I had one that passed away. Well, a total of 3 that passed away. And, now we have a pit bull and we have a German Shepherd. Come to find out, he didn't even say a thing about German Shepherd. It sure didn't. Now, it may be in the category somewhere along the line. I'm not saying that it's not, but it doesn't say anything about German Shepherds. But we have the German Shepherd, and she's like maybe 4 months old now, I think. But she's growing like a weed. But I love my pit bull. I love him very much. He gives me that same love back. He has since he was a puppy. And so does Precious, which is my dog, my 4-month-old puppy. She gives us the same love back. But you do have to correct them when they are on the wrong side of town. You just can't go up and beat them for no reason. There has to be a reason. And you have to let them know, hey, this is why I corrected you. This is why I did what I had to do to make you understand that's a no-no. So you cannot do that. They are going to understand. They are like children. They do understand you. Believe it or not, they do. They hear you. They can see you. They see your actions. They're going to give you back what you give them. So, I mean, I'm not, believe me, I'm by no means a veterinarian. I don't know nothing about that type of work. All I know is what I read up on, and then I pass that information along to you. And then however you want to take it, that's your choice. But I mean, that's just, it is what it is. So, but cats, yeah, I'm gonna have to look up cats. And don't forget, guys, to look up that question that I skipped over, if you don't mind. But I think that is all I have for today. And by the way, like I said before, I apologize for not being on here in about a week. There's just been so much going on. I have been so busy helping my husband, like I said earlier in the video. And with that being said, the way you can help me is, and it doesn't cost you a thing, is to click on my video when you do, and please watch my video from beginning to end, because that'll help out a whole lot. And you're subscribing to my channel, that'll also give it a big help. And give me a like and give me a share. That will really help out. Believe me, it'll help my channel grow. I would really appreciate that so very much. I can't tell you how much I would appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart. And what do I always say at the end of my videos? Please, before you lay your heads down at night for sleep, moms, dads, grandparents, aunts, uncles, or whoever you're with, do me a favor. And no, don't do me the favor. Do your children a favor. Do it every night. Is take your children before they go to bed at night to lay down and sleep, and kneel at your bedside and just pray, and let your children pray. That would be the most important thing that you could ever do for your children. If you do anything at all, let your children pray. So, with all that being said, I just want you to know that me and my husband love you. We think about you. We pray for you every day. And I'm going to sign off of here, jump off of here, hop off of here, whatever you want to call it. So I hope y'all have a very blessed and wonderful Wednesday. And just remember that we do love you and we do pray for you. So, I think we got her done. Yeah. So, if you do me that favor and take and go online or whatever and pull that question up and find out for me if you can. I'd appreciate it. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for clicking on. Thank you for subscribing to me. Thanks for all that have subscribed to my channel. I really do appreciate it. You don't know how much. And if you're new when you come on here and you decide you want to subscribe, thank you so very much. You don't know how much that means to me. And it looks like it might be getting ready to rain, and they calling for thunderstorms, scattered thunder showers. So, but it hasn't done anything yet. I keep looking up through the window, is what you see me doing, to see if there's anything. But it's It's cloudy, but that's okay. Hey, it's a beautiful day that the Lord has made, and we should rejoice and be glad in it, right? So, with that being said, I am off of here. I've got things I've got to get done, get finished with, and I will see y'all in my next video. If it's God's will, I will be on the next video, and we will be talking about what we talk about. Okay? And like I said, if for some reason you don't like my content, please, your comments are welcome. So comment down below and tell me why you don't like it. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down and tell me why. And I'd appreciate that too. So do that for me, and I appreciate it. And have a wonderful and very blessed Wednesday. Thank you all so much. Bye-bye.